Hey there, my beautiful baby penguins, and welcome back to the channel where we are playing Creativerse on the beautiful world we have created together and continue to create together. I'm not shutting it down. Sorry, that was poor phrasing. Anyway, welcome back to the exact point where I logged out last time, which is just sort of a fun twist. I just really like this view, even though I've been kind of hard at work between episodes, working a bunch on our maze, on my maze, on the maze I hope you guys will one day play. Anywho, I really like the view of our teleporter hub. And I realize we have to do some work with it because it's not quite big enough. But there are a few spots that people have sort of reserved. So if you're a person who hasn't built it but have reserved it, 1 week from today I'm going to go through and remove all of those. So anything that's not built in, I'm just going to take away the signs so that people can claim them. Just because I have a feeling some of them are people who logged on, maybe put it up, and then completely forgot about it. So 1 week warning. I'll also put a warning in the Discord, I suppose, which you should join if you're not already. Join the link in the description to our Discord. It's fun. It's beautiful. There's lots of random discussions. Also, you know, the whole part of this world. And I'm still wondering if someone built those trees or put down saplings. Either way, it doesn't really matter. I have one goal in today's episode. Thought I would think of a joke on the spot, and I did not. So, enjoy that silence. Just insert your own joke there. I have one goal for this episode. Leave your joke in the comments, and I'll choose the best one for next episode, and I will replay that entire sequence. Anyway, my teleporter hub over here. Let's just go through it. 212 players. We're growing. We're growing slow and steady. Well, we kind of had a big boom when I announced it, and now we're slow and steady, so we sort of had a spike, and now we're a slow, gentle, rolling hill. Like the hills of Scotland. I was about to say my homeland. It's generations ago. I do love Scotland. Been there twice. Beautiful country. Really nice people. Great drinks. I quite like haggis. Really hard to get in Toronto. Not sure I really want it in Toronto. I don't really trust the sources here, you know? But, it was delightful. They would serve it on mashed potatoes, a little whiskey gravy sauce. Oof. Anyway, yes, I want to work over here today. I've been working on the maze quite a bit between episodes, and I want to be out in the fresh air in the video game, not really in real life. It's so hot right now. But I want to do a little bit of work out here, more specifically in there. My storage room is something I started a while ago. I started this base area. And it is a mess. It's a mess right now. And that's on me because, well, it just is. I just haven't done anything with it. There's a few things that I don't like about it. Mostly that I just don't like the way it's organized. I tried to like redo the organization system into something I thought would be like nicer. And it's just not. It just doesn't really work. And that's driving me bananas. So we're gonna change that up. Anyway, I want to put down this queen bee because if there's one thing I like, it's beeswax. It's probably a good joke there about it being none of your beeswax. Yeah. Anyway, this is the room I'm talking about. Somebody left me flowers. And yeah, there's a lot I want to do with it. Decorate it up a little bit, but mostly get the storage to where I'm happy with it. Just right now, I'm really unhappy with it, and I want to fix that. So, no, I phrased that like I was about to make a grand announcement. I'm not really. I just, there's some work to be done, so I'm going to do it. Wow, that sounded like a politician. There's work to be done, and I'm the one to do it. No, that was almost like a Nixon impersonation. I'm terrible at this. I'm just going to fix my storage system. Well, it's a little bit later, and this is what I have so far. I went with the Adobe bricks. I was trying to resist using them because I've used them a lot in the past, but they're such a nice block, and I just think they fit really well. I like that, you know, they are a little bit of texture, a little bit of color, but they're very sort of underwhelming in that aspect, which I love. That sounds bad. It's not a negative thing. I really like them. But yeah, we've got whoa, how many chests is this? 10, 16, 26 chests. So the idea with this is more like, this is storage that we can grab quickly. You can see I raised everything out of the ground before we had these blocks down low. I just wasn't happy with how it was. If I'm honest, I wish I would have pushed these back one, which I still might one day. I'm sure I will. It's just, now that I see that, that's like all I want to do is push these back one direction, one block. But yeah, it's pretty good. Over on this wall, I've sort of thought I will do some sort of, well, you can see, these are literally just things that I get annoyed by because I pick up random stuff like this, you know, from mob drops and stuff. So these are just naturally things that I want to put away. So I'll probably do that here. Now, I was thinking that I wanted to separate them by block type. So by their actual block set, you know, Grecian, gingerbread, da-da-da-da-da. But then I was like, this is sort of how I just started putting things down. And I kind of dig it. How did I end up with 2 extra chests? I kind of dig it this way. That way I can quickly grab a bunch of windows or whatever it happens to be. And the thing I really like about this system is just like the potential for exploring. You know, we went and saw all the blocks, that thing that was made in this world that's really cool. But I was also thinking it would be nice to just look in a chest and be like, oh, these are all the table. These are all the different types of windows that we have. These are all the different types of glass that we have. I kind of like the idea of like just sort of browsing this section and, you know, having this sort of stuff set up. It does leave us with a little bit less space for teleporters, but that's okay with me because I think, honestly, I would never have more than like 3 sort of builds that I would need to get to immediately. So what we can do is have a secondary place that we can do up that has a bunch of other teleporters or something. Or if we really want to, in a different world, I made just sort of a teleporter system that we just switched out the code. So maybe we could do that eventually. I don't know, but this side will be teleporters. This side will have sort of our... I was about to... For some reason, I can't get IKEA out of my mind. I've been watching 30 Rock for the first time, and I was on the IKEA episode, and now I can't get it out of my mind. Also, 30 Rock's just fantastic. I'm not sure why I didn't watch it when it was on, but I'm really enjoying it. And, yeah. Anyway, I also have space left in here. I've got like 2 spaces here. I've got 1 space here, 1 space here. I just, I don't know what else. Like, I know there'll be something I want there. I just don't know what it is yet. But it's pretty simple. We got canyon, lava, corruption, the stalactite layer. Bedrock and limestone have their own area. This wood block is just your standard wood and wood materials. This wood is all the other stuff. Leaves, flowers and things, liquids. This is like blocks made with ores and stuff. This is our ores chest. Machines, lights. Lights and like decorative items. For some reason I always group those together. We'll probably have something over here that's like all the different lighting options as well. Because I can't think of a reason stuff like this I probably don't need in this chest. This is more torches and things. This is potions, mushrooms and stuff. This is mob drops. All very basic, all very simple. Yeah. Not much more to say. I'm going to do up this side now. Small update, but this place is coming together. I decided to continue with this sort of vibe. I like the slabs because you can hide lighting really easily, and I think the wood just sort of blends nicely. So this is what we've got so far. We've got our wall, a few empty chests, but overall I think we've got a pretty good mix of stuff. I think we are going to do some sort of storage room somewhere that has just everything by block set because, you know, there are a lot of things that just don't fit into... these guys really just strut wherever you want. We still have peaceful creatures on, sort of trying it out. I'm not a huge fan of it just because it takes away the only challenge of the game, which is sometimes mobs. But whatever. But yeah, pretty simple roof, pretty simple design. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do for these. They're kind of... I sort of have an idea that might be kind of cool that will give us a little bit more room to play with. But for the most part, I think it's going to be pretty simple. Yeah. We start to have an uneven room, which is kind of interesting. So when you come up here, this is actually sort of off of the center, which I think I want to keep because I think it's kind of neat. Also, one of the reasons I kind of forgot to mention, I really do like Adobe Brick, but I also, for some reason, had like thousands of them. So I thought, I mean, I might as well use them. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is sort of off, which I kind of want to keep just because, you know, screw symmetry and all of its niceness. I wanna do something weird and different. So, well. Here we are. All of this time later, these guys still bumping around. I guess I got some pets for my storage room. I think they're wandering in through here. Maybe they're spawning on the stone. I don't know. Anyway, this place looks about 1,000 times better. I'm no mathematician, but I would say 1,000 times feels about appropriate. You know, as much as I try and use other blocks to build, I always come back to Adobe Brick, wood slabs, and stone variants. What can I say? I'm a simple man. But yeah, I think it looks really good. I ended up going with a 5 teleporter display. I kind of like the way it looked. I think it works pretty well. There's only 2 TPs active right now, but I'm sure I can find places to go. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. I really like this. I'm a lot happier now. This was driving me insane. The fact that my storage room was kind of a mishmash of garbage. So yeah, this is really nice. You know, there's spots to add too, which is good because I feel like I really do want that to be a possibility. I also have this room up here, which I could very easily do something. I could very easily make the walls do the what's the words? Goodness gracious! I thought I had words to say. What I'm trying to say is I could do like the variants along here. You know what I mean? I could have chests in this room and do all of the different block sets in here. Which I very well might do, because I do think it would be nice. Do I have... Let me grab some chests, actually, because the only issue I have with... this is that you might need a few chests for each one. Although, I guess I could go... I could go 4 high and then do... Whoa. Could go 4 high and do something like that. And these 2 chests would be gingerbread, those 2 would be a medieval. That could be something. Then we'd have like a very tall room here, which is kind of cool. You'd come in, it'd be very sort of daunting. That's kind of neat. I don't mind that idea. I might do that. I think I'm sort of done working on this room for today. But I did want to ask you guys, in the Discord, I kind of want to do another video that's sort of tips, tricks, things people might not know that you can do in Creativerse that are in Creativerse. So if you guys have any tips or tricks that are sort of lesser known, please leave them in the comments below. I asked for some on Discord, got a bunch of really cool, sort of interesting answers, some that I didn't even know existed. But yeah, if you guys have any tips or tricks for this game, please let me know in those comments down below. Anyway, I'm going to empty my inventory before we end this. It's amazing how easy it is to clean your inventory when, you know, everything's where it should be. One thing I definitely want to do, though, in the next episode, because I don't really have time to do it now, is just go through all of these and, like, you know, search chest and just make a couple of each chest. There we go. Make a couple of each chest to put in there. You know, go through the different windows, make one of every window. I have to like double press escape every time for some reason. Make all the tables and chairs, you know, just fill up these chests with the things that I want in them. Yeah, that makes sense. This took a while though. I did try sort of a wildwood thing in here because, you know, we are in a jungle, so I thought it might be kind of cool to have sort of like a wildwood style something. It did not particularly work out. I find the jungle blocks kind of only work with each other, so it would have had to be sort of a wildwood and bungalow type thing, which we will be doing a lot on the exterior. But yeah, I just found it wasn't, I don't think, working too well inside of here. Did want to try this, though. I have a few hanging things. The other one I have is whoever left the flowers. Thank you very much. I do love the flowers, and I did sort of sprinkle them around. Yeah, that's probably enough greenery, though. I don't want to do too much with leaves or anything. Anywho, I did have something else planned, but I am officially out of time to record today. I apologize. I ran over. I had all sorts of plans today, and I ended up just decorating a storage room, which I'm actually really happy we did. I do like the adobe bricks inside of the jungle. You know, I think the pinks and the browns in the adobe bricks kind of mix well with the pinks that are in the wildwood. So I do kind of dig it. We've got a lot of work to do in this area. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, actually. But anyway, yeah, sorry today was a little bit of a smaller project. Typically, I tend to try and do a touch more, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, let me know in those comments down below. If you have any tips or tricks, please. I would love to hear them. I kind of want to learn more. And let me know what you guys think of this place. If it looks good, if it looks bad, if you have any suggestions. If you guys have sort of storage room suggestions. If you have a storage room on the server that you're really proud of, let me know. Because I'd be curious to... I'm always curious about looking at storage room designs. Anyway, let me know what you think of those comments down below. Subscribe for more, all that jazz. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.